Alright, next, as Thor would say, Rax, hello, welcome, how you doing? Tried plays in Caesar 1. Oh, Caesar 1. Yeah, those games were tough. I didn't play Caesar 1, I played Caesar 2, a little bit of 3. But yeah, those old games, they were not forgiving. Alright, so let's land this one, then we'll deorbit that one, land this one, land the other one. What are you? Bob's on. Okay, you're way out there too. Cap. Alright, come on home. Oh, a collection sale, nice. First interface is horrendous. Yeah, 2 is pretty good. It's like one of my favorite games. Yeah, when I had it up and running. All right, we are how far away? We are 1 hour away. You're already at the no, 63,000. We have to lower the altitude a little bit. Get them to right click to get back, or left click, or whatever the mouse last was is now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating. It's like the closest thing I think now is when you alt tab out of a game and then click back in the window and you accidentally place something or make a move or push a button. It's like, no. So I think that's the closest analog to that, but that's not the game's fault. That's you doing other things. Alright, I think we are ready. You don't have anything. Yeah, you have no science. Nothing to worry about. The other guys will bring back the science we need. Alright, let's go down to here first. Take this in stages. You go screaming over KSC again. How? 143,000. Let's get rid of our. What are we targeting? Meow. 3,200 meters per second flying over KSC. Second and third sadly overcomplicated. I think that's probably why I didn't play that much 3. Get the 4th next week. Yeah, I picked up 4 on Steam, but it doesn't work on Windows 10. I don't know if they've come up with a fix for that or not. It's like, nope, doesn't work with Windows 10. Hey, Commander Tomlock, how you doing? Welcome. Good morning. Oh, the 5 gun. Yeah, I think I remember that part. Yeah, see what I wanted, I think what I wanted from 2 was more... a little more detail maybe in the province work. 2 is still a pretty good balance of getting the stuff there, but maybe a little more detail there. Combat was still pretty good. Yeah, maybe a little more province detail, but not a whole lot. And then, you know, integrate that detail into the city building a little more. Really great job of compatibility. Oh, that's good. I might have to check that out for Caesar 4. There's definitely some old classics I'd like to pick up again. Play through DOSBox or something. Because I did the original Railroad Tycoon. Got my butt stomped by the game. Even on easy level. You know, the easiest level with all of the options turned on for competition, full stock market and all that. Still got stomped. I got to the point where I could beat it on hard, but yeah, it's one of those games you really have to kind of get the system down. Get your railroads up and running super fast. Beat the competition to the big good cities. And then just really set yourself, when you have a rate war, just really set yourself up to just dump everything into the rate war city. Alright, let's get down to 5,000. I haven't played 2 or 3. I have them. I've like started them up, but I haven't really gotten into a game of either one. So I should probably do that as well. $13, yep. We're gonna fit. We're bringing everybody home on this set of contracts, and I'm gonna call it. So I got 2 more ships after this, and I gotta put 2 satellites in the proper orbit, and we'll be done. So it'll be 14 hours by the time I'm done here. Yeah, yeah. Gwendolyn's like, woo! Now they're all up. Oh, no, Barkin's clapping. Like then there was burp. It's not close enough. Get down in the water. Sploosh. Elon plays KSB. He's aware of it. At PAX East a couple years ago, there's someone who works at SpaceX who was there in our Kerbal group and told EJ that Elon watches EJ. Pretty well. It's like we're affected by the NBA closures. Pretty much any event. California, it's like any event over 250, you know, is recommended to be canceled. Even some smaller events are getting canceled as well. So gatherings. And then, of course, the idiocy of everybody hoarding toilet paper. Alright, those are done. Just converted the VFRs, yeah. Yeah, there is a mod pack that converts everything to the real solar system, including distances. Alright, so we have this one coming home. That's a future rescue, and then we have one around the moon that we need to... deorbit. You know, control the deorbit between things around the view. I haven't seen any examples of that. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh man, did I forget? Oh no, it's marked as debris. Just because it's close to me that's showing. Alright, so I need to... maneuver... I need to come home. Wow, look at that. Orbit though. 197, we will take that. We'll fix it on the way in. What you want when you're doing these kind of maneuvers is for this to exit lunar orbit to right along the line of its orbit to get the most efficiency out of the burn. There we go. Yeah, because now we're actually hitting Kerbal, which we don't want. There we go. P138. Perfect. And we can actually make that efficient again by doing that. 153. Alright, there we go. That's what we want. 40 minutes, that's fine. Time works out so well, yeah. Then of course, Tori Bruno, you know, does directly answer questions on Twitter of both DOS and EJ. I mean, he answers a lot of people's questions, but you know, he knows who they are. Phone sister, yep. Hello, how you doing? Alright, let's get this a little bit farther. Doesn't really matter too closely. Talk to Aerospike's nice. Alright, let's get this burn underway. Holy cow, talking about EJ. Yo! Don't make me miss my burn here. EJ, hello! Welcome everybody from EJ's stream. I'm kind of wrapping up, but I'm getting close. I have a couple more missions to burn. I need to get some Kerbals home. We were running 7 missions. We got 2 ships of Kerbals to go home, and then 2 satellites put in orbit. We were running 7 contracts at once, juggling Kerbals in space. Welcome everybody. Alright, so now I need to get this P down to what I want. Hey Jesse, welcome back. Alright, so we want this at 35 and 36 is good. Alright, so you're on your way home. Very eccentric orbit there. Alright, so then we have this one. I switched. So that's 6 hours away. And this one is... Two hours 43 minutes away. Pythos away, or have a good night. Good night, get a good sleep. Alright, then there's our P, correct? 36, yes. Let's warp down. So we have to get these two ships home. Not this one, this and this one, and then we have to match these two orange orbits. We already have the satellites and parking orbits around Kerbin. We just have to get them to these orbits. That shouldn't take too long. Bring this guy in. Drop off our engine. Set up for re-entry. Hit the atmosphere.
Plebs are needed.
Plebs are needed. War Mongrel 86, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. Alright, smack into the atmosphere, retrograde. Come on home, guys. Do we have science here? Store data 1. Oh, I did not take. No, Kerbal should have had it. Did I take it? Forget to take it out of the ship? Yeah, Davsky should have had a whole bunch of science. I did not take it out of the ship before I. So there's actual landed science on Moon that I did not take out of the ship. Dang it! That's probably about 200 science I just lost. Oh, round. Yes, thank you. There, six store data. Thank you. It's been a long day. Because I only got partially off the moon surface with the craft. I ran out of Delta V. So the Kerbal had to get out, take the science, and then get into orbit via RCS pack. Crisis averted, thank you. Yeah, we got one more after this. So I'm clearing the slate of all the contracts. I was flying 7 contracts at once, clearing those slates, and adding new contracts, but that'll be for the next stream. So I gotta do this one more, and then 2 satellite. 2 satellite orbits. The satellites are already in parking orbit around Kerbin. I just have to match them up to their final orbits. Looks like no mountains to worry about. Where the heck are we? Okay, just past Kerbin, or the KSC, next continent over. I've been really lucky about not landing in the mountain. Had a relatively close call on the last one. Or the one before. Two before this one. Snow, snow. More snow. Oh, I've got to say hello to everybody in Rage Areas, Mr. Drummer, Foodmund. Welcome everybody, welcome all the lurkers. I am back at KSP. This is my day 2 of this hard mode career. No mods. Haven't streamed KSP for about 3 years. I'm getting back into it to prepare for KSP 2, of course. Yeah, it can be like another year, but there'll be a few other games between now and then. Alright, Rax, have a great one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, we got a rock. More rocks. What is this?
Stay a while. Stay forever.
Entity with the raid coming through. Thank you very much. Welcome everybody. How you doing? Thank you so much. What have you been up to? Alright. Raid and stuff. More Kerbal Space Program. Awesome. Welcome everybody, we just landed some Kerbals. Okay, we have a lot of science on this one. Let's recover that vessel. Still going. About to finish. We have one more landing, 2 satellites, and then we're done. I'm going to bed. Bang bang, what is that? Animal with the sub. Hey hey, 23 months. Bang bang. Nope, Edrin got it first. There's 11 hype, thank you Animal so much. Alright, how much science did we get? Tweet, tweet, birdies. 181 science, nice, we're up to 236. Awesome. Because, yeah, this is all from landing on the moon. Nice. A little bit of funds. Advance to level 1. Alright. Alright, so now let's go shopping. We can open up 2 of these nodes. I definitely want fuel systems. Fuel ducts and bigger tanks. After that, probably... oh yeah, and docking ports. Docking ports and fuel tanks, or fuel lines. That's not too important. It's not too important. I can wait. Alright, so research that. And research that. And we'll buy stuff as we need them. But now we have docking ports. Woo! Yeah, take a 3-year break, yep. Still starting out awesome. Yeah, fun game. It's like I wish I could kind of play it for the first time again. Alright, so now we need to go almost up to 476,000. We need to upgrade research and development next. 900,000. Tracking station. Alright, bring these guys home. This is a future rescue, Bob's on. Oh yeah, I gotta take a look at the contracts before we do this. Start a new career, nice. Start is slow, yeah, it is. It's like if you can... It's that part count, 30 parts, and that 18 tons on the pad. It's like those two things make it really hard to get to the moon. You can do a lot of low Kerbal orbit stuff, but beyond that is really, really tough. And without getting to the moon, you know, that big chunk of science you get from even just a flyby. It's really hard. I want to look at the contracts first before we do this. Yeah, look at all the stuff. And we just brought back five landers. Oh yeah, docking. Yep, learning rendezvousing and docking. That's probably my specialty. Alright, explore the moon. This one is docking on or around the moon. Docker, 2 vessels on or around the moon. 30,000. That's not very much money for that. Prestige trivial. I'll take it though. We can accept infinite contracts. So 2 tourists. They want to go just orbit around Kerbal. Okay, that's easy enough. Science data from space around the moon. We need a satellite there. Well, we'll get that. A poodle orbiting the moon. We'll look at that. 4 tourists, we'll definitely do this. Kerbal, orbit the moon, fly by the moon, fly by the moon. A lot of money there. Take that. Alright. Poodle, that's the large size. It's not too heavy. 80,000. Might be able to do this one. Altitude, very specific altitude. Okay, this one I'll take. This will be a nice challenge. So those are the next time. We still got a couple more we gotta finish off here. We're finishing off the satellite, this satellite, and rescue Asgard and Jamming. So we'll get 4 more contracts out of the way here real fast. The stuff that goes way over your head. Yeah, it takes a little while to you sometimes just gotta get that one thing that clicks in your mind that's like, oh, there we go, that's what this is all about. Alright, so now we can bring these guys home. They are 3 hours away from a landing. 4 hours or so. Fire and explosions. Alright, what's our P? I think we got it right to where we want it. 36,000 or so, yep. Coming in from the south. Up there. quite easy. Yeah, satellite missions. I can show you a couple of my techniques here if you're interested in seeing them. I always explain what I do anyway, so. Because the first part is just getting him in a approximate orbit around Kerbal that, you know, matches the plane of the final orbit. Doesn't have to be too close. Alright, so there we are. Let's drop our fuel tank. No, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be doing those. Those are my last 2 missions of the night, is to get those satellites in place. Only 4 hours of KSP. It's like I just hit 14 hours. It's like, noob. So this is day 2 of my Kerbal career. So I did 8 hours the first day, and no, probably about 9 hours the first day, and then 14 hours now. Screaming over that crater sea in just a moment. Nope, to watch some explosions. Not in this save. I'll usually play with Kerbal Engineer, Kerbal Alarm Clock, and the Planetary Rendezvous mod, which I can't remember the name of it. I'll play with those usually, so informational stuff usually, rather than game changing. Yeah, long road in KSP as well. Crater Sea. We're heading towards a safe area. Console can't do mods. Visual mods, yeah. I can see why people definitely do those. That's one thing KSP 2 looks like it's gonna, you know, it's like right out of the box is gonna look really beautiful. Always land on the dark side, right? Or the rendezvous are always on the dark side as well. Pick up. Wow, that thing just took off. Looks like we'll be just short of this mountain at least. Hold together each operation. Yeah, what I've been hearing is that it's like the people who play it are really surprised at how well the team that did the consoles actually got the controls to work. The only problem was, the first dev team that got stuck not updating it after there was a bunch of bugs for a while. But now that the new dev team, console dev team, is working on it, it's been so much better. Trying to get a sense of how fast we're falling or anything, or how high we are. Yeah, let's just pop everything. Get down there. Only thing is the top. Well, it doesn't say how high you are over the surface. Because I'm in like some kind of highlands right now. Could go into IV view.
Plebs are needed.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Sea level. Okay. No, I did not know about that. Awesome. See, I'm learning something about that. Who is that? Yusuf. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. How are you doing today? Discovered it accidentally. I've done that before with different features of games. It's like, oh, okay, that's how that works. Yeah, the capsule interiors have... Let's see where we're safe from this. They have the radar altitude. That was the one that was always the above the surface. What the heck is going on there? Are you stuck? No, 1,000. Something weird's going on. Oh, I think I know. Oh, there we go. Heading. Okay, it's just because it's swinging back and forth. Going straight down, the heading is swapping rapidly with the swings. I've just been avoiding, yeah. Yeah, the one thing I'll say I'm pro at is rendezvousing and docking. I will declare myself better than EJ or DOS at rendezvousing and docking. Although there's a couple of old techniques I learned I need to kind of reteach myself as soon as I get more advanced craft and docking, and I only just got the docking ports in the desert. Alright, we are here. Anything worth getting? I don't think so. I think we've already done desert stuff yet. Alright. Go home. Landing is always optional. Yep. Alright, 1.6 science. Hey, take it. Up to 659,000. Nice. Alright, all our Kerbals are home that we wanted to rescue. Radial decoupler orbiting the moon. Okay, we can take that along with our whatchamacallit, the poodle. Staging sequence. Yeah, we can take one of those along. So that'll give us two things to do. Give us more money. Mr. Insig, hello, welcome. Stop very suddenly at the bottom. And then 3 tourists who want to go to orbit the moon, orbit around Kerbin. Land on the moon. Okay, there's something different. Kurt wants to land on the moon. Kurt, what are you doing to me here? Only an extra 4,800 for landing on the moon. Alright. We accept your challenge, sir. Alright, 2 satellites. Speed never kills, it's a sudden stop that does it, yep. Alright. 2 more missions. Alright, so, and then... Alright, so we'll do the easy one first. Pretty... not quite equatorial. Close enough though. And sudden start, yeah. Yeah, starting is just stopping in another direction. Alright, so we got our satellite here with its stuff and things. We need to go there. So what you need to do is, like I said, you get an orbit that's close to the plane. And then what you do is, if we center on Kerbin, then we can get a look down the ascending and descending nodes. Create a maneuver node close to it, doesn't have to be too accurate. Now we extend the AP out to match the ascending or descending node. And if we get that pretty close, then we can create the orbit from this next node, no problem. You remember that? No, not the speed itself. Because if you're going 0.99999% the speed of light, everything just feels the same to you. But to everyone outside of you, outside of your frame of reference, it's like you're squished into a pancake and you weigh the size, the weight as much of as a galaxy, or mass as much of as a galaxy. All right, time to burn. Nope, it's only near a black hole with tidal forces that even the small difference between your left side of your body and your right side of the body can cause issues. But if you're at the speed of light, there's no issues whatsoever. Alright, so there we are there. Got pretty close. Right on the node. And then we just take a maneuver node there. First thing to do is make the orbit approximately the same size. Boop. And then match inclination. And that's just a touch more. And then if my orbit is swinging out, then I want radial in. If my orbit was coming in, then I want radial out. So we do that. Then that will drag the periaps to match. And then that looks pretty good. Looks like we might need just a touch more to make it the same size again. And then take back a little of that radial in to line up the periaps and apoaps again. And then double check our inclination. That's good enough. No, you could go the speed of light, you know, within a fraction of the speed of light, and you could still shoot a laser that would go away from you at the speed of light, but it would just be, you know, to your frame of reference. Alright, so now we fly up to that 400 meters per second. Okay, so an electric charge. Lose some weight, everyone, yep. Doesn't really need to be accurate when you're this far away from the planet, but we'll get it close. Alright, now we'll do... Already selected it. Already said yes, you're good. We just have to wait 10 seconds. And there it is, complete. Alright, now we want to point normal. Source is moving faster than result. Yeah, well that's what, yeah, particles can go faster than the speed of light in the medium. That's what Cherenkov radiation is. You can actually cause it if a cosmic ray or other kind of particle goes through your eyeball, it actually causes a spark or, you know, a flash of light that you can see. Alright, so there we are in orbit. Antennas out. That's one. Let me go back to KSC to check contracts. Yeah, light boom. Yep. Yeah, the satellites. Yeah, you leave them out there. Occasionally, you get a contract to move a satellite to a different orbit, and so you want to send some extra delta V to be able to do that. You also want to put a science experiment on it, because if I got a science contract, science around Kerbin, I could go to that satellite, collect any science, even if it's already been done before, transmit it, and it completes that contract. Alright, and then contracts. No more. Alright, so we can get rid of this one. Last one. Have you ever hit a stray sat? No, it's pretty hard. Scott Manley did a video a long time ago on, you know, trying to create the collision in Kerbal Space Program. So if you had two craft going opposite each other, the big problem is the resolution. So each tick, it goes from here to here, and this one goes from here to here, so they never meet in between unless you're really, really lucky. Yeah, physics resolution. Alright, so we are now going for this one. So it's Kerbal Sat 4, polar orbit. Where are you? There you are. Fly it. Hey Christopher, how you doing? Yep. Yeah, make sure you have a science package on your satellites. And Graham, hello, welcome as well. RG4, or RGR, welcome for launch. Spacetime drops its frames, yeah, exactly. I need more frames. Alright, same deal. We need, fortunately it's at the poles, as we need to center Kerbin. So we can look at this here. We can get a resolution there. There we go. It's really hard to pick out. Somewhere along there is where I want the maneuver node. Graham Weldon, 1,000 biddies. Holy cow. 1k bit badge. Whoa. Kersploosh. Look at that. Holy cow, thank you very much. That came out of nowhere. Thank you. It's all space wibbly wobbly up. Time lag, please stand by. Holy cow. Ab maneuver. Alright, so now we need to extend down to the ascending node there. Too far. Is it still a mod that gives you this like in the corner, or is it something you actually do now? Resources. Or is that KSP2? Has it in vanilla? That should be close enough. Biddies. 800 meters per second. Alright, Geo, have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Alright, there. Warp to the thing. A little bit closer even. Oh, just past the pole there. Fire this puppy up. It's close enough. It's all an approximation anyway. Alright, take care, Geo. Have an awesome weekend. Alright, I wish I could. No, I can't control it without this up. What? That looks pretty good though. That looks pretty darn good. Orbit. Alright, so now what I need to do is create a maneuver node on the ascending node. And we need to do the same thing, make it nearly as big as the target orbit. Got a lot of adjustments to do on this one. Change the inclination, fix the inclination, and then that will be taken care of once we do some radial in to shift, kind of twist the orbit around. Now we're a little too big, so now we can take some delta V out. And double check inclination because that's pretty good. Take some of that out to bring the AP back. Oh, some more of that back in. A lot of fiddling. It is Divinity Original Sin 2. Alright, that should actually be close enough. Yeah, we'll go with that. We will go with that. 3 hours away. Hopefully we have signal until we get down there. Whee. And wait for it to flash. Completed. Woo. Alright, we've done all the contracts. If there's any way to point this that will definitely stay in the sun, so let's leave it as is. Good enough. Alright. Back to KSC. We've cleaned out the contracts. Won't leave yet. No, well, I'm just about done, so we're gonna do a raid. See if a new contract popped up. Start playing. Should sleep too. Well, glad you learned something. I really try to explain what I'm doing every time. So orbital mechanics, rendezvousing and docking, that's definitely my specialty. I think I show it a different way than most people show it. Because I don't lock myself into maneuver node. I usually shut off the maneuver node before I finish a burn and then see what the actual result is. And then I have a little technique for adjusting at the end if I need to. And it gets more accurate results than trying to slavishly follow the blue marker. Rescue Cristiano from Orbit of Kerbal. Alright, so take that. Alright, so these are all the active contracts we have next time. Tomorrow I'll probably be playing Minecraft either on the server or my long road. Probably long road. So I have 5 different games going right now, or playthroughs. Kerbal, Minecraft, the long road, Minecraft on the server, Transport Fever 2, and Factorio. So it's gonna be about a week before we get back to Kerbal. Yeah, orbital mechanics, yeah. It's like, once you understand the orbital mechanics of this game, it's like, space stuff is easy. Burn towards target and repeat. There was I do it a little bit differently. As I'm approaching the target, there's a certain way of burning. You slow down and you push if you're in target mode, you push the retrograde marker towards the target marker, and then you just make continual adjustments as you get closer, and then you can get within, 100 meters every time. Workers and resources, yeah, kind of suspended. I started a new save. I don't think I was really happy with how it started out. But workers and resources has to get back into it. Factory town. I still need to do Cuba Factorium, Railroad Empire. Yeah, but I do a continuous adjustment as you get closer and closer to your target. And then pretty much you go out of map mode and you're right there. It's right in front of you. Alright, so these are all the ones we're going to do next time. We got one. See what all those rescues are. See if we have a retrograde rescue. Those are always fun. Alright, we got Bobson out there. Looks like he's safe from the moon now. Okay, Cristiano's just regular low orbit. Nice. Alright. So we'll be doing all that. Let's see who we can raid. We've got the awesome raid from EJ. We got all kinds of raids today. Tashax, EJ, Entity. What else do we get? The Shark. Retro Betty. A whole bunch of raids today. Awesome. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you guys. Let's see who we can raid. So like I said, tomorrow will be Minecraft, probably the long road. It's a single player world where I'm building a road 50,000 blocks long. Who was that? That was Christopher. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. Alright, who the heck can we shock with this? I think let's say hello to a local friend of mine, Glitch Buns. She's doing some art. Ooh, Animal Crossing villagers, nice. So she does physical medium art, not just digital. Dope. She just took a break. We'll surprise her then. Jimorian Chill Raid, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for 14.5 hours. Glitch is a good friend of mine, super sweet person, really good at art. I've known her for 3 years now? Yeah, I think so. Joy and Chill Raid, I will see you guys tomorrow with Minecraft. Till then, bye bye. And good chats tonight. Yeah, really good. A lot of good chatting tonight. Next week for Kerbal, yeah, probably next weekend. It's like every 5 days of stream, but it depends on whether the breaks in between. That raid glitch bun. There it is. Alright, thank you guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. I'll see you then. Till then, bye bye. And boop.